Hello and welcome to Heroes of Tenefyr in about 3 minutes. Prototype copy used. It is a game for 1 to 4 players. It has a solo mode. Playing time is around 60 to 90 minutes. It's a reasonably simple game. In this game you are the Heroes of Tenefyr, a Dungeons and Dragons like fantasy world. Your task is to fight through a series of dungeons to gather experience and power in order to defeat the boss at the end. At the start of the game, you choose one of the 4 bosses to fight. In the final battle, you must defeat all 4 versions of the boss, one after the other. When the last one is defeated, you win. Cooperative. Players win and lose this game as a group. Deck building. When monsters are defeated, they become cards that are added to your deck. Push your luck. The main decisions you will have in this game is whether to play your hand or to draw a new one. Player turn. At the start of the game, set up 10 dungeons and reward cards, with each dungeon having 4 monsters in it and a reward card beside it. You then choose a hero, take their skill card and 12 starting cards. When it is your turn, you choose which dungeon to explore and fight the face-up monster in it. The monster needs a certain amount of damage done to it as indicated by the number of players at the top of the card. Each player then plays cards in order. You draw 3 cards and then choose to either play all of them in any order or discard them to draw 3 more. You must play all 3 of your cards during your turn. Each player acts until enough damage is done to defeat the monster. If so, the player who struck the killing blow adds the monster to their discard pile. If all players have played and the monster is still alive, you lose that encounter. You can choose to continue with the dungeon if you defeated the monster, and if you defeat all 4 monsters, you claim the reward card. Or you can leave and reshuffle your discards. If you leave voluntarily, advance the timer 1 step. However, if you failed to kill the monster, you are booted out of the dungeon and you advance the token 2 steps. If the token reaches the end, you lose the game. Why would you like this game? The game is easy to learn and the rules are not complicated. They can adequately be summarized on 1 page. There are quite a few monsters and skills in the game, and you will not see the same things each time you play. This game would probably best suit a group that wants an activity that is not too mentally taxing while they socialize. The best thing about the game is the end game, where you have a lot of variable power cards and timing of how you play them matters. However, this game is very light on decision making. If you get into this thinking it's a tactical deck builder where you can coordinate strikes and combos with other players, you will be disappointed by it. It is a push your luck game, and the main decision you make in that game is whether to play your hand or to draw a new one. And at the start of the game, when you only have 1s, 0s and 1 class card in your deck, it can feel like the game is playing you. The game is also too long for something so simplistic, and a lot of the game feels like busy work. For a deeper, more tactical fantasy team deck builder, I recommend Dragonfire. And for a similar experience, but quicker and with more decision making, I recommend One Deck Dungeon. Heroes of Tenefyr, play or discard. If you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe to the channel, and check out our Patreon.